Hello guys, karibuni sana ndani ya your favorite episode gani Gooners, your favorite show ndani ya Soccer Connect. Before tuende sana, ningependa kuchukua hii opportunity to thank you very much guys. Tumefikisha 200 subscribers. We are almost at 25% kwa our first milestone ya 1000 subscribers. So thank you very much. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep watching our videos, keep commenting. So thank you very much. Otherwise pia in other news pia tunaangalia hapa after last week 7 days ago, today 7 days ago, my favorite Arsenal player currently alifanya Man United ile kitu. I had to do this man. I had to do this. Number 41 Declan Rice. Watu wa Man United hapo iko vipi? Anyway, so let's dive into this kidogo. So I think kwa isho ya leo tutakuwa tunaguzia venye season tumeanza. Pia nitareta wa transfer window. Tutafu pia tutafocus on how the season is, the good, the bad and the negative. So nitaanza na the transfer window. We had four summer signings. The first one was Havighurst from Chelsea Football Club. Kanunua Jurien Timber, of which was a big blow. His injury ilikuwa a very big blow. Alafu tukanunua kiboko yao, dawa yao, aka Declan Rice. British Arsenal transfer record 105 million. And then tukanunua David Raya on loan, goalkeeper. So I expect tutamuona Champions League game in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, so outs tumekuwa na kadhaa, which is where I have small complaints. Rob Holding, Sambilo Konga on loan to Luton. Flo Balogun ameenda pia Monaco. I feel tungeuza better, but naelewa because of the sell on and all that, the price ilienda chini kidogo, but we are still very poor at selling. I have to put that out there. Nuno Tavares loan, Nottingham Forest. Yes, already akona more wins. Akona ame-equal record ya anaitwa nani, ya Enzo Fernandez ya wins at the Stamford Bridge juzi. Pablo Mari, his deal was made permanent this window because ilikuwa loan. Monza wakisurvive, deal inakuwa permanent. Hata Okonkwo pia ameenda loan. Alex Runason pia ameenda loan. Granit Xhaka joined Leverkusen. Matt Turner akaenda Nottingham Forest. Kieran Tierney Real Sociedad na ni loan. Ainsley Maitland-Niles contract iliisha, he joined Lyon on a free. Marquinhos pia ameenda Nantes on loan. Pepe, his contract was terminated, ako Turkey saa hizi. So if I was to rate this window out of 10, I'd give this window a 7 because I feel we are still short, but mostly 7 because hiyo 3 I feel tungeuza for better fees na tungeuza more players. So that's why it's a 7, mostly because of the selling. Otherwise, let's move on to the next segment, the good, the bad and the negative. Kama kawaida, I will always start with the bad. The bad, my first bad thing is conceding and gifting cheap goals. I usually complain about it in every episode, sitaguzilia sana. Another bad thing is not necessarily too bad, ni our system is still, kuna positive signs if you watch the game from an analytical angle. So it will come together, but for now, another bad is the system is not yet at full flow. Another bad is Emil Smith-Rowe. He had a promising preseason cameo and he's yet to get minutes. So for me, hiyo ilikuwa bad. So another bad I think ni our XG. Tuko na XG 8.3, we've scored 8 goals, mainly because to equal our XG, I'll explain. To equal our XG because we only scored 3 against United, but otherwise we were underperforming our XG. Our expected goals against ni 3.7, we have conceded 4. So that's another bad for me. So I'll dive on to the negatives so far, of which sina nyingi. Mostly number 1, the negatives up to right now is the Jurien Timber injury. The Jurien Timber injury, we all know how it hurt us, but I'm glad Tomiyasu is starting to look nice. Another bad is I wanted 12 out of 12 in the first 4 games, but we have 10 out of 12. Not necessarily alarming, so that's a negative. The Fulham draw, the way it happened, that's another negative of the first four games. So my final and the biggest negative is how our fans behave na scapegoating na overreaction. We are such big crybabies. So just learn to support your team, support your players, back your players, my friends. So nitaenda to the good news. Number 1, still unbeaten, still undefeated. So 3 wins, 1 draw. Number 2, we are creating chances. Kona XG 8, that's good. Another good thing is Edin Ketia. He is looking sharp. We can do better, but he's looking sharp. That's a good. Tomiyasu looks like he's getting back to his fitness. Again, Gabriel Magalhaes was called up to the Brazil national team. He finally made his debut and he had a solid performance again. So Gabriel Jesus is back. If you doubt it, that's another positive. If you doubt if Gabriel Jesus is back, ask Diogo Dalot. He will tell you Gabriel Jesus is back. So another one is Odegaard akona shooting boots, something we've criticized him so much over the last 2 years. So he has 17 goals currently. He's the most number of goals by any Arsenal player since last season to now. Again, 3 of our players have been nominated in the Ballon d'Or shortlist, 2 of which ni Odegaard na Saka, of which it's very, very, very good progress. I won't lie, kuna time I never bothered with that list because there was no way our players were making their way there. So another one, Aaron Ramsdale, amekuwa nominated in the Yasin Trophy for the keeper. And that's also another good, maybe a point there. It's purely dominated by Premier League goalkeepers, that nomination, surprisingly. So we move to the, I think I'll big up the standout so far, the best performers so far for Arsenal. So I have 2. Mniambie hapo kwa comments, which one do you think? Between Declan Rice, the man himself, and his friend from Chelsea Academy, Edin Ketia, they've been my standout performers. Tell me yours hapo. Ukinisaidia kuchagua mmoja between Declan Rice na Edin Ketia. And players who need improvement, wenye nime highlight, Kai Havertz, not necessarily anacheza vibaya. If you look at his underlying stats, he's doing everything well, especially defensively. He's the player wa Arsenal mwenye amewin most duels so far, but nimemweka hapa because final third is still lacking confidence. He's second guessing his decisions. So na mwingine ni Aaron Ramsdale. In this context, I feel Bauer Pereira angefaa kusave. He's looking akona tension, hata on the ball his distribution imepungua kidogo. So tell me if you agree with that pick. Yeah, and thank you very much guys. This has been your best and your favorite host hapa ndani ya Soccer Connect, Havighurst Carlsberg aka Declan Rice.